Hello, everybody. I think we are live. Let me just check one thing here. Trying to get out of all of this. And I think we are good to go. I'm Burt Middleton, and I am the Gout Killer. It's always fun to say that. And today, as you may have seen, our topic is TOPHI, which is gout at its worst. Excuse me. And the reason that I picked this topic was because, um, for one thing, I had TOPHI. I had it in in four of the fingers on my right hand, two of the fingers on my left hand, one of the toes on my right foot. So I have a lot of firsthand experience with TOPHI. But really, the reason why I wanted to bring this up is because now I'm getting a lot of people talking about getting TOPHI, about the TOPHI growing on their hands and their feet and their elbows and places like that. And you know, what a lot of people don't even know what TOPHI is. A lot of people who get gout don't even know what TOPHI is. And the way that I like to describe TOPHI is that it is when gout goes untreated or unremedied for too long, and then these lumps of this cottage cheese looking like stuff starts to grow under your skin, in and around your joints. And again, it looks like chalk or cottage cheese, but it's urate crystals that are now collecting because your body just has too much has excess uric acid that it's not being able to deal with, and you're probably getting a lot of gout attacks like I was, and you're not doing the right things to take care of what it takes to negate getting gout. What I am sort of worried about is that now every time I think about TOPHI, there was a particular instance of somebody that I worked with a couple years ago, almost a couple years ago now, who they had gout so incredibly bad, they finally went into kidney failure and he died. And his sister had been working with me, had called me and asked me to try to help her and try to work with him. And it was actually, I got to talk to him one time, and then it really went nowhere. And then 2 weeks later, he had already passed on. So I'm going to show you. I made a she wrote some stuff, and she told me that it was okay. She wanted me to create a blog post about this, so I did. And so if I can figure out how to do this correctly, which I think I can, I was looking at it, I'm going to do a little screen share with you about this blog post. And that way you can get a better understanding of what we're talking about when we're talking about TOPHI here. So let's give this a try. Let me see if I can do this screen share so you can see this. So here we go. I don't know if this is going to work, or, oh yeah, there it is right there. So share that screen. Okay, so if you can see this, then I titled this blog post "Cause of Death: Gout." And this guy's name is Terry. His twin sister, her name is Carrie. And I guess I have to go over here to scroll down. But she wrote that, Terry's gout story. And then, she wrote just a little bit, and then I kind of took the rest of it. But these are actual pictures of Terry's hands, or I mean, of the TOPHI that Terry had. And the and again, she actually wanted me, Carrie wanted me to post all of this, because this just goes to show you how bad it can get if you don't take care of gout. And so this is actually his elbow right here, and this is his left hand. His looks like his right foot. This is TOPHI that has abscessed. But these are some pretty serious pictures of just how far things can get out of control with gout. And so I wanted to just relate all of this to you so that you can have a look at this, because Terry, I mean, from the picture we see of him at the top, this is only 10 years later. And he was an electrician, and gout and the TOPHI got so bad that he was no longer able to work, and he lost his job. And then it just impacted his relationship with his family, with his wife and his daughter. And so he lost his wife, he lost his family, he couldn't work, he ended up losing his house, and then he ended up losing his life. And so I wanted to relate all of this to you because this is just how far it can go. And well, there are, right here, there's a drug called Christexa, and he had qualified for a free treatment because it's very expensive. And evidently, a lot of people that I've talked to, this Christexa can seem to work for a while, but then it doesn't. And Savient Pharmaceuticals was the company that I actually think they went bankrupt, trying to push this gout drug. They pinned all their hopes on this gout drug, and it didn't work. It didn't work well enough anyway. So that's been over the last 5 or 6 years. So there really is not a whole lot you can do with TOPHI other than do like what happened to me, and that's have it cut out. And I'm going to get out of this screen share somehow. See if I can do this. There I am. Hope you can see me. I think you can. And so again, I had TOPHI on this little finger, this ring finger, this middle finger, and yeah, the only finger I didn't was on this one and on this thumb, and I still have a little bit in there. I still have TOPHI on this elbow, and I had some on this little finger here and some of the TOPHI in this thumb, and I think I still have a little bit in there too. But when they do this, they slice open the finger, and then the TOPHI is wrapped around the tendon, and so then they have to carefully scrape all that out. Well, it was really wrapped around the tendon on this little finger right here. So check this out. See that? See how I can bend these fingers? This one doesn't work anymore because the tendon got scraped out with the TOPHI. So I can't curl it all the way in anymore. It doesn't work correctly. So anyway, that's what I wanted to tell you about TOPHI. That's what I kind of wanted to relate to you about TOPHI. Things can get pretty bad with TOPHI. And now I'm hearing a lot of people talking about what they've got going on, and they say they have TOPHI starting to develop. And so, I wanted to do this Google Hangout just to say, it's time to really get on board with getting something done about it. I mean, of course, I'd love to work with you, and I'd love to help you, and I'd love for you to, check out all the stuff I put together for helping people with gout. But even if you don't work with me, then work with somebody. Get to your MD. He's probably going to put you on allopurinol. He's going to put you on one kind of gout prevention drug or another. And if your uric acid is so incredibly high, like, 8, 9, 10, I've had people come to me saying that they've had their uric acid levels be up at like 13 milligrams per deciliter. Okay, I mean, that is sky high. I mean, I've had mine up as high as, at least when I had it tested, at 9.9. So when TOPHI, when uric acid is getting to that point, and you're getting gout attacks all the time, and you're starting to get these different kinds of TOPHI developing all over your hands and your feet, it can develop on your ears, on your knees, on your elbows, then you better really get serious about this. So again, I'd love to work with you if you want to, and I hope this broadcast comes out better than last time I did this because I didn't have as good an internet connection. But that's that's what it is. That's what it's all about. You can go to the contact page on my website and send me an email. I think I even have my phone number there. If you want to call me, call me. But this has become the mission into which this world I was born, is to help people get over this whole gout thing. So just a couple of quick things. I'm doing the Gout phone call every Thursday at noon, Denver time. I'm having to move, and again, I apologize if I ended up doing this Google Hangout. Um, I had it scheduled for 2 o'clock. I had to reschedule it to do it at 1 o'clock. Hope everything's coming out all right. So I hope that didn't throw people off. It probably did, but I apologize. Something shifted in my life, and I'm going to have to start doing these Google Hangout calls at 1 o'clock on Thursdays. And I'm doing them on the second and fourth Thursdays of every month. And also, again, new things. Thought I had everything figured out this year, and then all of a sudden I got into the beginning of this year and all kinds of new things started coming my way, so I've had to shift some things around. But I had a gout seminar planned for this Sunday, the 25th, at Natural Grocers here in Denver, at the one at Colorado and Evans. And that was supposed to be at 1 o'clock, but I'm moving it to next month, which is going to be a Sunday, the fourth Sunday of the month of February. It is the 22nd. It will be at 1 p.m. It's only an hour long. Again, it's at Natural Grocers at the corner of Colorado and Evans. So if you live here in Denver and you are struggling with gout, or you're just like wanting to know more so it doesn't happen again, that would be the smartest thing, then come on down. I would love to see you there. It really is very exciting for me when people are like really grabbing the gout bull by the horns and wrestling it down. So I hope I see you there. I hope I hear you on the call. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed the Google Hangout if you are watching it live right now. And otherwise, if you want to watch the replay, if you're watching the replay, I appreciate that too. So again, if you want to contact me, go to thegoutkiller.com and use the contact page, and look forward to talking to you soon. Thanks.